Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of That's Eating the Sea with Bishop KB.
Hold up.
We have had another black man murdered senselessly through police brutality. I speak his name today, Jonathan Price. So yeah, I'm all things black today. Black Lives Matter. And I'm so serious. Everything black today. I should have put on a black shirt. Black, 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 black. Say it until you are comfortable. Say it until you believe it. Anywho, I'm in my feels about it. So, but today we're going to press through. The joy of the Lord shall be my strength. All right, I don't have my coldest water bottle today. Lunchtime Mukbang, y'all know me. I was already drinking out of this. I'm working. This is lunchtime, so I work for a phenomenal company. Can you see that? Optum RX is an extension or part of United Health Group. And I work in the specialty pharmacy division, so I'm so proud to work for them. They are a phenomenal company, and they do believe that Black Lives Matter. So I'm repping my company's cup today. However, if you want you a cold down, this is a good little thermos. I don't know where they got that, but they sent it to me as appreciation, for the work I'm doing. No, I'm just joking. We're doing a really good job. So our whole department, our wonderful SVP sent our entire department these cups, and it was filled with all kind of goodies and stuff on the inside, and a personal thank you note from her. So I am proudly repping my Optum cup today. However, as I'm trying to say, if you just want to help a brother out and help yourself out by getting you that coldest water bottle, y'all know where to go. thecoldestwater.com, and type Camille in the promo box. So today, this never works out so well, so I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to look at this instead. All right, I made lamb chops. They were on sale at Publix, so I made lamb chops. Now, they are not burned. They are braised so succulently. They are bourbon braised lamb chops. And I did, my food done got cold. Oh, man. All right. I'm back now with some hot food to mukbang. So, yeah, I made sweet potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes. Different from a sweet potato soufflé because the bourbon sauce is already kind of sweet. So I didn't want to do regular mashed potatoes with the bourbon, so I did the sweet potatoes. And I wanted it to be a mixture between like when you eat a baked sweet potato, with like butter and cinnamon and just a little bit of sugar, brown sugar, whatever. I wanted it to taste a little bit more than that, but pulled down from a soufflé. Not as sweet and desserty like soufflé. Just that perfect little in between. And I accomplished that very well. Made it a lot like souffle, but just pulled some of the ingredients back and their measurements just to give it still that somewhat bland. Somewhat bland, but just enough to know, oh, you did that. So it's my baked sweet potato casserole in between. And I did a brown sugar crumb on top. And I just did butter, brown sugar, and flour. And that's when you got to get in there with your hands. Get in there with your hands. You can't use no spoon to get that crumble like you need. Get in there with your hands and sprinkle that on top. And then lastly, for my spinach, this is just butter, onions, and garlic. Season it up and throw the leaves in. So, oh, I love my spinach. Do. Now, my spinach, I got that out the gate. This here is the delectable. I'm delectable. I can't even wait halfway through the vid. Delectable. That's a savory. It's so good, I'm being rude. I ain't let y'all taste nothing. I ain't let you taste nothing. Go on, get it. There ain't nothing but onions and spinach and garlic and butter. Done cooked all the nutrients out. I cut it off in time, but it just electric stove just kept going. Ain't no more nourishment. Just leaves and goodness. That's what it left me with. All right, let me let y'all get a good little picture of this hand there of my go-between. Not casserole, not a baked sweet potato, but somewhere in between. Can you see it? Did you see it good? It's steady dropping. I am enjoying my food today. How is it that people can't cook? How do you live? How do you eat? What does your food taste like? I got to know, because this is mandatory. This kind of eating is all day, every day, mandatory. Don't make no sense. Ooh, woo. I love to eat. I really enjoy cooking. All right, y'all. So this recipe came up by mistake. I had put my garlic paste. I had some butter laid out in a skillet. Cast iron skillet I used. Butter laid out in there. And I was being lazy and feel like mincing up no more garlic because I had the fresh garlic. And I was out of the garlic. I had used the last of the one that come in the jar in the spinach. So I used the garlic paste. Mixed it up with the garlic butter, and I was just a stirring. Try to mix that paste up, to where it loosened up really well. Did that, was fine. Put the chops in. And, ooh, they started turning that pretty brown, and the juices started seeping out, and the juices get into the pan and creating, them drippings that you like. And you use that in the bourbon sauce. You don't throw that away. You don't pour that out. All that good crust and stuff that make up. Yeah. That just go on for what's next in the pan. That's what good cooks do. Anywho, the garlic paste started sticking, not burning it, but like sticking to the lamb chop. And I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, I see what you're doing. Created somewhat of a crust and like that braised. And by the time I made up that, pour them all out, put that bourbon sauce in there. I made my own homemade bourbon sauce. The bourbon sauce is just brown sugar, soy sauce. What else I put in there? Can't think. Brown sugar and sugar sauce. And, Lord help me Jesus, the bourbon. The bourbon. Yeah, the bourbon, the soy sauce, and brown sugar. Stir it up and put that in the pan under that low to medium heat and let it thicken on up. Let that brown sugar do what it do, and you got bourbon sauce, baby. And it clung the way that garlic clung. Ooh. I got a knife over here. Don't need it. Now, I was going to be cutting it all up and trying to be pretty. Y'all can't see in my bowl no way, so figure going forward, use these hands. Because when I got around that bone, I was going to have to pick it up anyway. So, now, so good. So good. I would not advise you microwave your leftovers like I did. I made this last night, by the way. This is dinner. These are my leftovers. Don't microwave like I did because you're sucking up all the juice. Now, it's still real moist now, but you're supposed to cook a lamb chop medium rare. Okay? Else, leave it alone. You black people with your well done. Cut it out. Cut it. You come around me ordering no steak well. If I'm sitting at a table with friends and we all out to eat, somebody orders steak well, get from around me embarrassing me. Taking all the flavor out the meat. You ought to just order cardboard. Y'all, I have outdone myself. Can you? That's that flour and that brown sugar and that butter crunching. I don't want no pecans. I don't want no pecans or pecans. I don't want none. And every time I go get somebody soufflé, they done threw pecans off over them. Can I get the batch without the cans? Please. I like the crunch. I make my own crunch. Thank you. I don't want no nuts in my yam. I can do a little marshmallow. I can do a little raisin. Even cut up a little apple in there. But I don't want no nuts on my yam. How you eat yours? So, Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria. You've been asking me to make this peach cobbler. I had to make one recently for somebody. And I went ahead and made one for the house because all the family friends was like, I'm Scott, I'm coming get mine. Everybody started doing all that, so I saved myself just a little piece of it. So I mukbang it with y'all. And then I promise you, I had to make it really fast. So, Miss Gloria, the next time I make the cobbler, I will do the video so you can see my steps. Because, you know, I talk about that crust on the bottom, crust on top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm taking my full hour today. Amen, somebody? My spinach is down to the last drop. And I'm trying to savor it. Ooh. You see all that braised seasoning? The way this chop melted in my mouth. Y'all. Such an elegant meal that I'm just devouring. These are lamb rib chops. It's like some places call them a lamb lollipop. Well, so you clean that while, I mean, just bathed in the bourbon sauce. Have you been dipped? Huh? I know about the lamb chop, because I dipped it. But I gotta ask you a question. Huh? Have you been dipped down in the water? I need to know. That cooling water from grandma's well. Anybody been dipped? Have you ever been dipped? Dipped down in the water. Well, we don't hold people accountable no more. We don't hold people accountable no more. We used to have to ask somebody. We used to turn to them and ask them, have you been dipped? Have you been dipped? Answer me. You hear me? We had to look at the neighbor. I've been dipped. I ain't been dipped. I've been dipped. I ain't been dipped. Take care of that on the spot. But honestly, y'all, we've been taught so many different things growing up that I would just unction you to study to show yourself approved. Some of the things that you've been taught by your grandmama and granddaddy and the Sunday school teacher, they were just teaching what they were taught. The onus is on you. I got there, because your mind travels, I got there thinking about the whole baptismal and folks fighting over whether they be baptized or not to get to heaven. And then they shifted the argument from, do we baptize in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, or do we baptize in Jesus' name? It's like we always got to find something to argue about. Put them in the water. Dip them. Fighting over what exact words need to be said. As if it's not a heart thing. Ah! You search my heart. About them official words. I really wish we would just be more like Jesus. Care about the things that he cared about. Talk about the stuff he talked about. The stuff he said you do. Do the stuff he did. Know what I mean? Alright. I'm off my Jesus soapbox. Y'all are so good. I knew better than to leave this last chop here. Because it's not going to be able to take another microwave. But I'm trying to save a little room for a piece of this cobbler. I don't make them often. But when I do, I do. There's a woman, black woman, in Colorado that was restrained by police. Arms behind her back, in handcuffs, in the back of the cop car. She must have been tipsy or something. I don't know the story. Don't quote me on this part. But somehow she was restrained and fell over. She tipped over. So she's upside down. Like her head is at the bottom of the floorboard of the car. And her feet are literally up in the air. And she can't get herself up. And she's pleading with the officer. White officer. And he refuses to get her up. And she stays handcuffed, upside down, for a total of 21 minutes. And he just driving. Our lives do matter. Our lives matter. Black lives matter. Y'all know it's rare I eat all my food. But that there was a knockdown, drag out good one. All gone. All right, I'm gonna go and grab a little piece of this cobbler and let y'all see what you see, and be right back. Oh, I'm sorry. As long as y'all been waiting to see this good cobbler, and I'm gonna take that first bite. Ain't got enough crust on there for you, huh? Yes, it is. Ordinarily, I would have done just regular vanilla ice cream or French vanilla. Ooh. You see that crust? Oh. Everything being reversed, so I be feeling inflicted. Like in my mind, I should be over here, but then it's like, oh no, it's over here. Help me, Lord Jesus. Yeah, but ordinarily, it would just be French vanilla or vanilla. I ain't had that though. So I had some extra creamy butter pecan and caramel praline. So I threw that off over there. Now I can have the pecans. Now wait, ain't that funny? When I say the word by itself, I say pecan. But I noticed that when I just said it as a part of the ice cream, I said butter pecan. I didn't realize that I used both versions. What you call them? You know, that's what I'm about to ask you. What you call them? Pecan or pecan? Everything about this is utterly amazing. Y'all know I like to win in before. God has smiled on me today. Again. And guess what I'm having for dinner? Guess what I'm having for dinner tonight, y'all? Dungeness. Dungeness. Claws. Body. I hadn't even figured out what my size is going to be. I'm just excited about having my favorite crustacean again. Place I ordered from was out for a while. But we back in business. I guess I can't be trying to mukbang, hold it, do something different. I keep putting the bowl out the camera. Now my head. Now you can't see me. Get this barrette back in. Get you some. Black Lives Matter. How y'all used to, older folks than me from the 70s, how y'all used to rock y'alls? Like full to the back, like I always see them with the little side trim, little side doohickey. Something like that. Got a little soupage. Yeah. I can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with that. Or maybe it's supposed to be more in the back. Yeah. Okay. I think you don't went too far. Always doing the most. Back up. Ooh, y'all see I'm in a silly mood today. I have to laugh. Laughter's like medicine, y'all. There's so much going on. And when I sit down and think too hard, my soul starts to get weary. So I try to do these mukbangs to make y'all laugh, make myself laugh. I laugh at my own jokes, as y'all can see, and eat good in between. Even with all that's going on in the world today, we gotta eat and we gotta laugh, right? So let's do it together. I'm always full. Y'all hear me? All way. Tired. Now, Lord, I'm gonna need you to help me, cause nothing happens except you allow. And you allow me to sit here and eat all this ice cream. And I knew I ain't took nobody's lactate pill. And I'm scraping the last little bit of these 2 scoops I done had. No! That lactate, what is it, y'all? I'm lactose intolerant. The milk that I normally drink, the pills that I normally take, a little powder stuff that I normally sprinkle, that's lactate. I ain't took an pill and I ain't sprinkled no piece of powder. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I got the rest of my work day. And where you don't want to be is around the Bishop KB after I done ate this here ice cream without my lactate. Okay? That kind of rhyme. Where you don't want to be is around Bishop KB if I eat this ice cream without my lactate. It's the whole truth. Well, that's the pleasure of living alone. I ain't got to have nobody making faces. Oh, is that you? Say excuse me. This is my house. Who am I excusing? Nobody even excusing around here. I ain't excusing Peyton and Chance. They the dogs. And the way they get me, each and every day, a part of my soul smiles when I can get them back. I mean, heart just glad. There's nothing like just watching the movie and you hear the dog just, you be like, oh. Woo! Animal Chronicles. If you have a cat or a dog, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Seems like it stay in the air forever. Forever, ever. And then it just be like days they just go. 5 minutes later, you be like, nah, again. They're like, you know what? I'm going to my room. Y'all can have the whole downstairs. It's yours. Okay? Feel free to have it. I'm going to go in my room where I ain't got to deal with that. All right, y'all. Last bite. All right. Time for me to get back to work. If this is your first time watching my channel, thank you for being here. Black Lives Matter. They always have and they always will. So here, if this is your first time being a part of my channel, watching my channel, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. See, I did that. I asked you. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, please share, and please subscribe to my page. This has been another episode of That's Eating to See with Bishop KB. I am Bishop KB, and until next time, I love you, and I wish you Jesus joy. Out.